Welcome to Make Made Simple. Today we will be studying about equivalent couples. So remember that couples are two forces that are directed in opposite direction, are separated by a distance and are equal in magnitude. So that they can be in any direction and they can be in opposite direction and equal in magnitude. So I'll make two couples here. So this is one couple, f2 and f minus f2 vector, f2 vector minus f2, and this is a rectangular block in which two uh, f2 vector is acting and minus f2 vector is acting, and f1 vector is acting like this. This is f1 vector and this is minus f1 vector. So these are the four forces that are acting on the rectangular block, and we have the position vector. This if this vector for these two vectors, it will have a moment of turning around a couple. These two vectors are forming a couple which will turn the slab in this direction, and the vector above, they will be directing this slab about a point O here. So if I join these two together, I'll get R1 vector, and this is theta. Similarly, for these two vectors, f2 vectors and f minus f2 vector, it will turn around the block in the same direction. So we'll get this is R2 vector. Let's say this is acting on an angle of phi. Phi would be this side. So we have moment one vector, moment one. We have moment one equals r vector cross x vector, r vector cross f vector. And if we talk about the magnitude, it will be rf sine theta. Moment one magnitude would be mod of r vector cross f vector equals rf sine theta. And r sine theta, if we see here, r sine theta is actually would be this distance. So this distance I'll mark with d. D1, and this distance can be marked with D2. So we have r sin theta is equals to D1, D1 F1. This is F1 F1. D1 F1. So this is the moment one vector. Moment one vector. Similarly, for moment two, we have moment two is equals to R2 vector cross F2 vector. R2 vector cross F2 vector, and magnitude of moment 2 vector equals R2 vector cross F2 vector magnitude, which will be equal to R2 F2 sin phi, and R2 F2 is equals to R2 times F2 times F2, it will be equal to D2 D2 F2. Now we can see that R2 R1 cross S1, this is R1, R1 cross F1 will give a vector pointing outwards, and R2 cross F2 will also give a vector pointing outwards. So we have a moment here M1 and another moment here M2. M2. M2 is in this direction, and M1 is also is in this direction. So if these two quantities are equal, this D1 F1, D2 F2, if D1 F1 equals D2 F2, then F1 and F1 and minus F1 and F2 and minus F2 are equivalent couples. So if D1 F1 and D2 F2 are equal, then F1 and F minus F1 and F2 and minus F2 are equivalent couples. So that was all for today in equivalent couples. Let's meet in the next video again. Until then, bye bye. If you have liked the video, please do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it among your friends. Thank you.